Ladies and gentlemen,
those levels. And once the 30 minutes is up, we're going to take a 2-minute intermission. We have a poll that you are going to see in chat. That poll is going to help us decide the next 20 minutes of what levels they're going to search for, whether it be the ground theme on New Super Mario Bros. U, 3D World theme, and things of that nature. You can put that in the poll, take your vote. We're giving the chat a chance to help troll the players, I guess you want to say. So
yeah.
that's what we want. So yeah, that's pretty much the rules in a nutshell. 30 minutes, 2-minute intermission. And by that 2-minute intermission, if you don't have your vote in, time's up. 20 minutes of what the chat votes. So what else do we need to know, man?
I guess really it's going to be interesting because, I'm so used to the Super Endless League. You're trying to get as many levels as you can in 15 minutes. You got to skip and stuff. There's no skips going to happen in here. So whatever level they get or you guys give them, they got to finish it. And yeah, it's going to be a real test of, people say there's RNG in the other version. I don't think there is. I know there's not. But there's definitely not RNG here. Here's a level. You got to clear it. Who can do it the fastest? It's going to be a fun time.
Alt already starting the polarizing conversation of whether or not RNG takes a place. Oh man. But yeah, we have two of the absolute biggest communities from SMM2 right here. Ryukahr, DGR, Dave. I know the chat loves these two gentlemen. I mean, personally, who doesn't love a big giant beard? I've got one myself. I wish you could see it.
There you go.
It's looking like the first level on the clock here is going to be Mario's 3 close. I don't know what to expect. I don't know. It says standard, short, and sweet. It's looking like a 0% clear rate, only 176 plays. Nobody's cleared it, so neither one of these runners have played this because there's usually a flag whether or not they've done it. We know it's first time either one of them has seen it. It'll be interesting to see what is there. If you look at the little thumbnail, it looks like there's ghosts.
There you go. Good analysis there. There is ghosts. Yeah. So before we get going, I guess we should say, in terms of if we had to pick a favorite here, I mean, they're all very good players. DGR Dave considers himself the underdog here, but I mean, I guess the fans of DGR, you can give him some love in chat here because he thinks he's the underdog. I'm not sure. What do you think about that, Unknown? Who is the favorite here? I know the stats for ryukahr. I don't know as much about DGR. I know his YouTube subscriber numbers, but I don't know his clear rate and things like that I know about ryukahr.
So as far as my analysis, and I'm not going to actually go with. I'm gonna take the middle stance here, and I know everybody hates a middle stance because everybody wants you to pick or not. I'm gonna actually say that ryukahr has an advantage on speedruns. He just knows speedruns. He knows a lot about it. He's done a lot of speedruns. He's familiar with that in Mario Maker and Mario Maker 2. DGR Dave, I think he's got that edge on maybe the trollier aspects of some of these levels we might see. If they're trying to be misleading in the level, DGR probably has the better idea of that just because he does keep an eye on that kind of thing. Looks like ryukahr is helping Dave set up the countdown timer instead of counting up, trying to be helpful there. That's pretty funny that we see it change live. But I really think it could get just either way, man. Like, they're both incredible runners, hands down.
Sweet. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Yeah, these guys are really good friends behind the scenes as well. So let's call this like a soccer friendly, I guess is a good way to say it. For sure. We should announce, though, I haven't said it. We do have a huge announcement after this. I haven't mentioned it yet, but we are going to get to that announcement after this epic Battle of the Titans. So stay tuned for that as well, my friends. Looks like we are just about set up. Not quite yet.
So for this first 30 minutes, the way we decided to choose these levels is the search that they did was all. The only thing that is going to be specified is the fact that it's an expert. This is not going to be super expert due to the fact that some of those levels might be honestly way outside of that 10-minute range. Most of the times those are going to be grindy levels. This is going to be the first 30 minutes is going to be going down that list of expert, all expert, all meaning SMB 1, 3, Mario World, 3D World, New Super Mario Bros. Styles, as well as the ground, jungle, desert, all those different ones. I could sit here and name all of them. You can see them in the polls, as well as you see Steve-O spamming that in the chat, the themes, rather. And for the first 30 minutes, they're going to start off 10 minutes per level. Whoever clears first will stop that timer. They will move on to the next level. So Mario's 3 close, we are off.
We will see who could beat this level the fastest, and there is no skipping. They got to deal with this level right now. So again, with a no clear rate, we don't really know what to expect, how long it's going to take. Anything we could get, you know, we could get 6, 7 levels in in these 30 minutes, but we might get 3. We'll see.
Ryu having some trouble figuring out how to get through this, but DGR figured it out right off the bat. You got to kill the Koopa with the block. So there you go. So whenever you hit the on-off block, you got to kill the Koopa in that on-off block to move forward. So this is looking like a little bit of a troll level. So right off the bat.
Yeah, DGR Dave figured it out in seconds. Ryukahr taking a few more seconds to get it. He got it eventually, though. Big brain coming in handy.
Oh, wow. Okay. I see what needs to be done.
Okay. Share it with us.
So what you need to do here is you actually have to land on top of the womp. So you're going to have to trigger it, jump on top of it, and then do the down ability like you see Ryu doing right now to prevent yourself from taking damage on the saw.
You can see Ryukahr figuring it out now. The gears are turning. Oh.
Yeah, DGR already figured it out because
Nice,
he realized what he had to do.
DGR Dave now showing his mini puzzle solving abilities twice now. A little bit quicker than Ryukahr right now. He's got to get the greases going though. He's got to get greased up. He's ready. He's ready. Ryukahr's getting in there.
DGR smiling at the fact that he found a troll block and it almost got him, but he ended up having to take that damage boost.
Ryukahr figured it out himself, getting in the door. Nodding his head in success.
So the bone shell, you can actually do a ground pound with it. So it kind of gives you the ability to do a ground pound in the other modes, so to speak, other than in New Super Mario Brothers or in 3D World. And whenever you do that ground pound, it actually breaks you into your bone parts, or however you want to mention it. I don't know exactly what to call a ground pound. So
cool. Yeah, it looks like Ryukahr now taking the lead. A slight lead, of course. This doesn't mean much now. But yeah, this looks to be a level that kind of tests your knowledge of the fundamentals. You know, the little mechanics of the game so far.
Ryu trying to bring along a second helmet just in case if he takes damage like that. And Dave has found his way to the same area that Ryu is in.
Just about tied up here. Ryukahr figuring out what to do here. Now, yeah, usually in our league, you know, when you have levels like this would be a skip so fast, right? This is a level that we do not want to play in our league. But yeah, we're going to see here. This is the level we're going to see here, so it's going to be fun. New experience for us in the booth here.
Yeah, that's 100% true, because with the league, you've got a strategy of dodging these levels that have no clear rates, because if you're not careful, you're going to spend way too much time on them. Here, it's got to do with taking that full 10 minutes, and if you're having trouble with the level, going for a tie. You're almost hoping for a tie if you can't complete that. Uh-oh. Okay, I was about to say, I didn't know if there was another ability to do that, but he took damage. So Ryu did reach the checkpoint. Now, it's looking like Dave is going to cheese this part. He's going to actually get a helmet coming through here. So Ryu didn't quite manage to do that.
We'll see if that comes in handy. Ryukahr's still a bit ahead, but again, he does not have the helmet like DGR does.
Oh no. I was about to say, is he going to be able to make it over there? He had enough ability to jump over. Shout out to the level creator making a pretty interesting just a mechanic there. A little I say mechanic rather, but he made an interesting little method to get through all that.
Yeah, we have an ending.
Subscribing with a tier 1. Thank you so much. And Ryu finding the clear. That is 1 clear for Ryu.
There we go. Ryukahr figured that out. Looked like, you know, DGR Dave had a little bit of a head start. Got through those 2 little mini puzzles, the mini tests of mechanics there. But Ryukahr got that on a good roll and found the ending there. So good ending, good level to start for sure. It wasn't not too trashy at all for a good level to start with.
I liked it. It was a very adventure type level. I wouldn't have considered that short and sweet. That was a 5-minute level. You know. But it had good checkpoints. It had a very good puzzle method. I liked it. It was very well made.
Good question in chat.
What's up?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say we got a good question in chat. So the special announcement is gonna have it after this guy. After this matchup, we're gonna have the announcement, which should be in about 15 minutes time now. Another question: Fuzziness and Dragon Feeny match will happen today, of course. After this, a little bit later. I'm not sure the time. Check the schedule. Someone could link schedule for me in the chat. That'd be great for that person's worried about that match. But ryukahr takes the one clear lead, and we have a level here called Don't Jump, which again has no clears.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be a bunch of no clear levels, which is going to ensure that we don't have either one of these runners with any experience in it. That's the major thing. So, all right, we're going to be getting started on this next level here in just a moment. So the thing about this is they are going to be playing the same levels. They're using the search function in Super Mario Maker 2, and they did a search for all game styles and all game themes under the expert. There you go. Already left the ground. Ryu's probably going to get some reconnaissance in here just to see what's happening.
Always a good idea. He looks confused and perplexed at what's ahead of him here, but let's see if he can pull it off this time.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually a really cool idea.
Okay,
DGR realizing, oops, I messed up.
So obviously these stay off the ground levels are, you'd think, usually short, but they're definitely far from easy most of the time. So we'll see what happens here.
I think the big thing that you have with these don't leave the ground levels or don't accidentally touch the ground again levels is there's one of two methods with it. One, it's either a consistent level of bouncing off of things, or it is a level that has you use all the mechanics of the seesaws and things like snake blocks and weird, goofy things like that to avoid leaving the ground. The weird thing about these is seesaws are absolute garbage mechanics, as you can tell. The thing... Ryu finding the one pixel to not be on the seesaw. So the seesaws are basically they're a weight mechanism. You use them as a... Like, he just left the ground right there and didn't lose his he didn't lose it, which was strange. So Ryu getting first blood, so to speak, here. He's on the snake block. The thing about the thing that's interesting about the... He's gonna need that piece, which
I think he's figuring out some more information there as he's going right here.
So
to see what he's up against.
Oh,
wow, this is not easy. Yeah, this is not easy. This is not a short at all, it looks like.
Oh, wow. You have a damage boost. That's wicked. There's a damage boost because you can't jump and spin jump on the Wow, man.
So you gotta have that shell. You gotta have the helmet on, the shellmet on. I think when you get there.
Ryu did find out that there was a mushroom further up.
Okay, so yeah.
So he found out there's gonna be a mushroom, so you're gonna actually walk right onto that swamp. So Ryu figuring that out. So you do need the helmet for that first damage boost, but you have to use the P-switch here to... Oh, or duck. That's interesting. That's cool.
Yeah, he's got
okay,
that.
This level's using some interesting mechanics. I'll give it that.
Oh, ryukahr taking a dip into the abyss there. Had to figure it out. It was going pretty good there for a second, but yeah. This is one of those levels where, you're going to get some information every time. Again, doesn't matter how long they take it, as long as they get the first one to clear it, so... See what happens. Both of them are kind of figuring their way a little bit now.
Now, an interesting mechanic of DGR realizing this is mildly unfortunate. P-switch jump.
He's gonna give it a go. Oh, went for the try, but yeah, he's gonna figure out some more information himself here. Gonna go right a little bit more, even though he can't win the level anymore. Wow, that's not even the ending there. We got a clown car coming up as well.
Ryu trying to figure out the snake block moving. That's crazy. I think of the runners, DGR has more information right now. Ryukahr didn't go quite as far as DGR did, so DGR saw the fire flower. saw what you're going to need to do with the clown car. Now, the thing about the clown car is you're not going to lose your clear condition being in the clown car. I can almost guarantee you that the rest of the level is going to be in that clown car.
Yeah, and it is only 80 seconds time limit, though, so I mean, they can't be that much more, you'd think, especially a clown car, which aren't really a fast way to move through a level.
You know, good call. I did not even notice the timer on this, so it's a short timer.
Gotta be near the ending. Again, we don't know. We couldn't see.
That has got to be the hardest part of the level right there. That seesaw that has you go down, it's... Oh, man, that's so tough. It's looking like right now, as I think once they get to the clown car, they'll have it. They'll have it. Whoever gets to the clown cars first is going to win this. We got 5 minutes left until a tie happens. Ryukahr does have one clear from the level we did earlier. Advantages to Dave right now, just due to that information, the knowledge that Dave got by going a little bit further than what Ryu could. So
Dave tried to figure out this P-switch. Delicate P-switch. He says, I'm going to throw it up there. That's the way to go about it.
Now, the real question is DGR going to be able to realize what he has to do here without getting grabbed? Because see, that's what I was thinking you had to do before, is use the P-switch to avoid getting grabbed. So DGR is going to be pretty close here.
Oh! Almost slipped through there, but made it back. That hit the ground, yes. Oh, no.
So what I think you need to do there is, I think if you get it to where you get it all the way down and you run, the game doesn't think you've left the ground if you run over a gap. For some reason, it's thinking like one foot touches the other side while your other foot's hitting the other side. I don't know why it does that. You can run across one tile gaps without leaving the ground in this game and not losing your clear condition. So I'm thinking that might be what it's doing, because if you see the way the seesaw is working in the very beginning, they're kind of leaving the ground. They're leaving the ground just by a pixel, if that, and the game's not seeing.
DGR Dave getting grabbed by that unruly hanger.
Now, Real JJ Reed is thinking that you avoid the mushroom. You can't. The mushroom is needed. You 100% need that mushroom. 3
minutes left in this level. We are getting closer and closer to a tie, as we haven't even got to the clown car yet, part of the level, and then we'll see, though. You never know, someone can make an epic run here and make this happen, but if they don't finish this in 3 minutes, we do have a tie. We'll go to the next level.
Ryu's like, oh,
okay.
Ryu is... I think Ryu just got it, because once Ryu gets through here, he can't jump.
Clown car time.
Look on Ryu's face.
He's figured it out. Is the ending in sight, though? He's got 22 seconds left on his timer. Don't lose sight of that. He's jumping around. He's bumping around.
That's the end right there.
There's the tape. 10 seconds. 10 seconds, and he takes a 2-clear lead. What seemed impossible. We thought we were going right to Tie Town. We instead go to a 2-clear lead.
And DGR just figures out that last part. Where you got to get across. He's like, I'm done with this level. I'd rather lose than continue.
Thanks for ending my pain there in that level. Yeah, so we have a 2-clear lead. Yeah, just for people popping in here now, this is a different format than our normal Endless League. Usually we do 50. Who can get the most clears in 15 minutes? Here we're doing they are both going to do the same level for 10 minutes. So whoever can clear it faster gets a point. And as you can see, we have 15 minutes here until we take a little 2-minute intermission, in which you guys can vote for what levels you want to see for the second half of this epic match between these two titans. And yeah, so we have a 2-point lead for Ryukahr. I wish I could tell you like how much that means. I'm not sure. I guess in this format, how much is a 2-clear lead? How insurmountable that is, I don't know, but we'll see.
I mean, really, it depends on the levels. You know, it just depends on what you get. Depends on what you're familiar with. With what we're doing right now, we've seen SMB3, we've seen SMW, we've seen a don't jump level in the SMW format. Now we're on 3D World, and it's looking like it's going to be a fast upward auto-scroller. So, maybe. I don't know. It just kind of stopped there. So they're going to be having to go into the sub. Yeah, it's a slower auto scroller. Which what are you even supposed to do there? Good lord.
Ryukahr's mouth agape at the icicles, knocking him down. Stalactites knocking him down. Cool. Yeah, it's a question we always get, so we got to answer it. Yeah, the runners do let each other know their kind of progress when they clear the level. They have to share with each other what's going on. That's done through the power of a program known as Discord. So yeah, they do know how the other one's doing when the other one finishes. They send them a quick note in chat, and that's how we figure it out. What is okay? Something's happening. Things are happening. Ryukahr's figuring it out. Gears are turning. Okay, so DGR Dave is slowly figuring his way out a little bit more than Ryukahr here, but this is where Ryukahr died and DGR Dave dies as well. Gotta get on top of that block, right?
Yeah, it's looking like they have to get on top of that block. And the Z indicator, what that usually means is the actual button Z. That's telling you that you're going to need to do the spin jump to get up, or the I think it's called a high jump in 3D World. I'm not exactly sure of the terminology for that, but as far as what you're going to be voting for, though, Autumn Bliss, to do that, what you do is you will actually just vote on what you think you want to see. It's not exactly picking the level, it's picking the theme and the style. So, for instance, if you picked Snow 3D World, this is the kind of levels you'll be seeing. You won't be picking the exact level. So it's possible that they can avoid the red paint coins, whatever you want to call them. It's looking like Ryu is taking that idea that you avoid the red and pink coins, as well as DGR. Neither one of them are going to go for it. So whoever ends up seeing that first, DGR, the first one with progress.
Yep. Figures out what to do. Got to be a quick ground pound there. Gets it in. What's next?
That's a weird jump. Wow, so Mario Maker 2 has the ability to give you the custom auto scrolling. So the reason you're seeing this go just at a weird angle at times is because of the custom auto scroll, which is kind of crazy to see.
Ryukahr pixels away from making the jump.
Actually, this isn't a custom auto scroll. This is just a upward auto scroll that they're doing that's allowing you to go back and forth because of the sub level.
Getting to this point again. Tough jump here. He makes it this time. As far as it's ever been. Oh! The blocks disappear out of thin air as he takes a dive into the abyss. Ryukahr himself go for the jump, but runs a little bit too far.
So
okay.
the one thing that's interesting about this too, that I didn't even realize, that somebody in chat kind of pointed out, with the other format that we have, you just kind of get random levels, which is not a big deal. The thing about this is you actually get to see level description. You get to see what the creator put in the description and read something that may be important information. So it gives you another insight into the world.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's a whole different ballgame than the other league. You know, we our actual league. It's kind of like you want to get through levels as fast as possible. You don't care much about them. You don't want to get their number. You don't want to get their backstory. You don't want to get the lore. You just want to get in and get out. But this level, we get to learn about the level and kind of, enjoy the level for what it is, which is kind of an interesting experience. Much different than the other how we do it in the other format. So it looks like DGR Davis, got farther in this level than Ryu for sure. So is this where he gets, brings it back within a one clear? He can make that. He's made that jump consistently now a few times in a row, but Ryukahr hasn't made it happen yet.
Yeah, the jump over here is definitely different. You've only got a short amount of time to make it up there. If you don't make it up there, you're not going to be able to get to that snake block.
DGR Dave dying at the same point again. The pink blocks that disappear. Got to make a tight jump there as well. Gotta give it a go. You can get there pretty consistently though, so shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, this first part is definitely not as difficult as that exact jump, just because of the speed that it's requiring you to be at. Ryukahr keeps missing his jump button. He is showing his frustration.
Yep, guys, this is not part of the tournament, the season, excuse me. This is just a friendly, let's say. Two guys that are putting on a show for you as we get ready for our announcement that'll happen at the top of the hour here. And yes, Dragon Feeny is playing her games today as well. So she's doing 2, actually, I think. So stay hyped for that with her. Later in the night. Okay, Ryukahr getting there, but he's learning information, right? He's getting information in there.
You know what? I think I see what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to get there really quick and get there almost way before your deal. There's a set of the blue blocks. So the red blocks turn off and blue blocks turn on. And it's on a timer. So there's a set of blue blocks just below that first set of red blocks. You're actually supposed to sit on that while waiting. That's really close on the timing with the auto scroller. So
Ryukahr cannot find the jump button on that conveyor belt there. He's died quite a few times there. As we enter 3 minutes left on the timer for this level. Might we get a tie? We shall see.
Or you could just do that.
Yeah, DGR Dave gonna find some new tech.
I think that's cheats.
I think so too, but I think it's so too, but he could not make the jump anyway. Went to Cheese Town, did not come back with the actual cheese. He came back empty-handed. He's got to start again.
Ryu going, So here's the funny thing about these no clear rate levels, or no clear levels. These levels could possibly be super expert levels. The thing about the decision on that is, it's how fast the level creator actually cleared the level. So if the level creator cleared the level fast enough, or without as many deaths, it's going to be put into expert or into possibly even a normal difficulty, just depending on what's in the level. In this instance, we're looking at a level that might be super expert worthy, that's in expert at the moment. Because it's looking like that part requires something a little bit different. I don't know exactly why that part is seemingly hard, but neither one of these runners have figured out its method quite yet.
Yeah, and then we don't know how much is after that as well. 2 minutes left on our, less than 2 minutes left on our clock here. Dave taking another restart here. Ryu taking another death at that place. He's died in that pit many times today. Minute 45 left on the clock. Getting close to a probable tie, might I add.
Sega tape. So the way these levels were decided is there's a search function in Super Mario Maker 2. The way the levels are picked is basically by picking the theme and the level mode, such as SMW, jungle theme. In this instance, they chose all, and chose expert as the difficulty, and they're playing down that list. Each level will have a 10-minute timer, and if the level is not completed by the 10 minutes, it's a tie. If the level is completed, whoever completed it will get the point. So as you see, Ryu has 2 clears. DGR is at 0 right now. DGR is looking for that first clear.
Less than 1 minute left. DGR Dave laughing has not found a way past that point. Ryu has it himself as well, so that seems to be the choke point here for this level. What to do here?
Yeah, I think the trick is, trying to avoid activating the big thwomp on the side and then getting that small thwomp all the way up. We have 30 seconds left to go. I believe if DGR gets his cheese here.
Here we go. Possible last chance here.
He's going to go for the normal method. Or no, he's going to start over. Okay.
Start over. 20 seconds left. Is there enough time? Timer of 200 seconds. I think we might have our first tie with 10 seconds here on the clock. Can Ryukahr clutch this out of nowhere? Gets up there. The first time we've been up here onto the snake block. He's wall jumping, but if the timer hits 0, it will not matter. We won't see much more of this level. How close was he to being done here? Doesn't look very close at all anyway.
Not close
Yeah. Yeah. That's a tie.
What was this level?
DGR cutting it off. We're going to another. We have 5 minutes left, so this will be our last level before we go to a little mini intermission. And remind you, we do have a big announcement coming after this friendly between these two legendary Mario Maker content creators, players, speedrunners at the moment.
All right, so it requires a technique to drive. Is that
that's it's pretty much what he's trying to say. Yeah, just sometimes he obviously made by a Japanese runner that he's trying to be nice, helping with the English translation, but probably not the best way to say that. But the level title is good. You need a cart, which is annoying usually, but we'll see.
Oh, it's a quick level.
That's it. That's it. Okay, here we go. No, ryukahr misses the jump button again. DGR Dave taking his jump. No, he misses the jump himself.
So this is a tech level. Interesting. So I wonder if it's looking like Ryu's like, what do you do?
Here we go with the jump. ryukahr. Oh, does not make it.
So it's fake. The beginning is fake. You're gonna have to left, right. I think Ryu is thinking you have to make it over there. I don't think Ryu saw the pipe.
Nope, he did not see the pipe yet. We'll see how long we're here. What a troll beginning of a level, by the way. Good design there. Ooh, gotta have the car. Why you can't jump off the car? You gotta have it.
He's like, wait, there's a pipe. He just saw it.
I think he did see the pipe. He's figured it out. Gears are turning.
I think the only technique here is back and forth, back and forth. So that's the technique that they use. That's a lot of back-forthing on this car. Oh man, that's a lot.
Yeah, we'll see how long this snake goes. Back and forth, back and forth. ryukahr taking a death just like DGR Dave did.
Yeah, man, that is a there's a horrible delay on it. It's about a maybe half second to a quarter second until you turn back around and actually get moving. So you're gonna have to time that perfectly. It's really, oh man, it's painful to even think about.
Yeah, in the league, when you have these 15 minutes, how many clears can you get? We skip car levels regularly, or just leave them behind, just go without them. But yeah, the clear condition, you got to be in the car, got to figure this out, got to do this annoying mechanic here. DGR Dave not liking it. The sour face. The hatred of the car is very real.
Look, the DGR look is real, man. That is a look of utter, like, why does it have to be a car? You cannot go through a pipe with a car. Cars do not allow you to transition other than doing the little square blocks. So Ryu's thinking that there might be another car somewhere. I can't quite blame him for trying that.
Getting rid of it here, going to a fresh start here. DGR Dave now figuring the back and forth mechanic out. The look of concentration is very real. You guys got a good groove going here. Got the rhythm down. Okay, now he's in a new territory here. Brave new world. Oh no!
Man, he was holding his breath the whole time. That's amazing.
We started out with 2 great levels. Now I'm taking a dip in quality. Maybe we don't know though. Let's not be too quick to judge here. ryukahr said, "I don't need no stinking car."
I'll say that the first 3D World level wasn't exactly spectacular, but it wasn't bad. It was just confusing. You probably need more than 10 minutes to be able to figure it out. This one, oh no, this one's horrible.
ryukahr here figured out you can go carless to this point. It's obviously much faster. Let's see if it's possible.
He's going to end up having to do possibly a little power drop there.
Okay, he's thinking about it. Okay, I know what I have to do. I'm up for the challenge.
And really, DGR has made it the furthest with the car. So he's got a little bit of an advantage on the car there. He's grinding his teeth going, oh no, because it's going to change a lot in the way you're going to have to jump because of these blocks changing. Oh man, that was close.
DGR Dave taking a dip. He got pretty far on that one though. 5 minutes left in this level. We're going to finish this level for sure. And we'll take a little 2-minute intermission here.
So get your votes in now. Steve-O did just post into the chat. Last chance to vote. Theme and type. Get your votes in. We will be searching the millions and millions of levels available to be able to pick what they're going to be running in the next 20 minutes after the 2-minute intermission. So if you like to pick the levels and influence what these runners are going to be playing, please get your votes in now.
Okay, looks like we're going to actually stop on the timer here. Probably for the best. They're not going to try to finish this level. We're going to call it there as a tie, it looks like. We're going to check the results here of your guys' votes for the second half of this, as we get ever closer to our announcement here at the end of this second half of this epic match between ryukahr and Dave. Ryukahr with a two clear lead here, which, you know, seems to be mildly comfortable. You know, who knows? We could get 2 short levels in a row here. We will see what happens in the second half here.
And let's not forget, after the second half, there is going to be an announcement. Very big special announcement that you will want to stick around for and keep your eyes peeled. So, as well as once those votes are going to be tallied up and we're going to have the final results in there, second half is going to begin in the next 2 minutes. So keep your eyes peeled. It's only going to be 20 minutes after that, but they're looking at they're waiting for their results now.
Yep, we're checking out the results now. These two guys, big friends, talking and discussing that level in Discord here amongst themselves. But ryukahr stating that level was impossible. So there you go. He's claiming it's an impossible level. So let's see what happens here. We are going to check the results here to make sure. Okay. Make sure. We are checking with our poll administrators here, the team we have working on that straw poll. They're checking, they're looking at the files, they're seeing what they did, calculating the numbers. Calculator's go on fire right now.
All right, it's looking like the top result is Super Mario World Ghost House. Those were the winners.
Oh, okay. Good job, chat. Levels we'll never see. We usually get quick skips in the league, but yeah, we'll get to see them here. Ghost houses, usually a lot of trolling involved, but ryukahr not liking it, shaking his head in something. A fear of what's going to happen here. DGR David, he's in serious mode. He's in true serious mode. He's got to get 2 clears here.
No lie. The Ghost House levels, and I'm sure Ryu realizes this, always are just the worst. They are trollier than anything. Even in Nintendo's history, they always have 2 exits. They always have some sort of weird thing that you've got to figure out. It is odd. It's just really odd. So I don't think this is going to be any different going into a level called Are You Afraid of the Dark or Afraid of the Dark? It's a dark ghost house.
Oh god! In puzzle solving, wow, we're in the thick of it now. Good job, chat. We're in it.
So this is going to be 20 minutes of Ghost House SMW levels. Chat, it's your fault. Nobody to blame but you.
Yep, and limited visibility as well. Again, quick skips in the season, but no, we're gonna roll with this one. He has no choice. We're gonna see who can finish this level the fastest. DGR Dave, you know, he better get the next one, I'd say. I think it's safe to say that. He needs to get this clear to have a real shot at tying this thing up or winning, of course.
Oh, man. It's funny. When you call chat out, suddenly everybody's like, it wasn't my fault. I voted for something different.
33% of yours fault. Yeah, good way to put it. Okay, so we can't see what's going on. Limited visibility here, which is always fun. Up in the booth. We can kind of try to figure it out with the runners what's going on here. What do you decipher here? Unknown. Give me some intel. What's this level about?
This level is about the most possible pain you can experience in one level. I have no idea, man. I can't see anything. It's all dark.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I made my vote. I picked SMB4s. That's my favorite theme. So it's not my fault. I'll be honest with you, though. This level right here is my least favorite combination of any. Dark is absolute awful. I can't stand dark. That's not the SMW Ghost theme's fault. That's the nighttime theme that is available through the. I think it's actually only Ghost House. I'm not exactly sure when the night theme comes into play for that. I think it's just Ghost House, but you might be able to do underwater as well with that. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to open it up and look. But this level in general is got a lot of aspects to it. Different things have different light levels. You can see that the stars light up so much. The actual ghosts, the boos, actually light up so much. There's different light levels available. So I have a feeling they're going to have to look for a switch to turn the light level on a little bit better to be able to see. I don't know. I have no idea.
We shall. Hopefully that comes soon, because yeah, it's not fun right now. Trying to decipher what's going on as these runners are as well. It's tough to see what states they are at the level as well. Like, I think, well, hopefully one of them is just gonna find the tape, and we're like, "Yep, that level's over." But see.
So the reason why the light levels are different on each of the sides is because DGR has the switch pressed, so he has a little bit more light to be able to see. And right now, Ryu still has the switch in the red position, so that's what causes the light levels to be different.
6:30 left on this, which could be the maximum time we have left to enjoy this level.
Yeah, no character advantages in this. It's literally just the on-off switch. The on-off switch has a effect on the actual light level, so.
Yep, the light level is causing huge confusion here in chat here.
And in all honesty, like when it comes to this, it's so difficult to be able to figure out where to go because you just don't. There's no indication. If the level creator didn't put good indicators or good idea of what to do, you're gonna be lost because you can't see anything past a couple of inches.
Yep, and we're just going back and forth now. DGR Dave's been going back and forth for a while now. Hasn't figured out any more intel. Ryukahr's doing the same thing though. Thinks he got a beat on something here. Ryukahr looks determined to do something.
So it does look like Ryu did find the switch. Did find the switch. Excuse me. English is definitely my first language. DGR is going to start over. Cannot blame him.
Thanks again, chat, for this. This is fun.
Now, this is only the first level, so keep that in mind. This is only the first level.
That's the worst part. That's the worst part. Okay. We are living and dying with this level now.
Yeah, and they're going to have about 4 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in this level if nobody gets it clear. Then it's going to be a tie. That's going to give basically... So with a 10-minute timer, that's going to give DGR a chance to clear a level fast and get another level. It kind of puts it into his own hands to tie. I don't know if we made a decision on what's going to happen in the event of a tie.
Oh, we have to do overtime. I'm calling that. We have to do overtime. Rules team, rules committee. But we'll see if we get there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Alt's not even putting it up for a vote. He voted. He's just like, no, overtime. There's no. We cannot leave chat in the uproar of a tie.
Exactly. Give the fans what they want. We'll see if we need it here. Ryukahr finding a new room here. New level of this level. We'll see how he goes. Said new distance here in the level here. DGR Dave making it there himself though, so not too far ahead.
Yeah, and let's not forget at the end of this end of these next couple levels here, there is going to be a huge announcement. Please stick around for that. It's a very important announcement you're going to want to hear for a lot of going on and a lot of cool things to happen in the future. Oh, look, a free feather.
Nice. And is that the only point of this room? Yes.
So where do you go with this? Is there even anywhere you can fly?
Is there a block on the right side? We'll see. We'll see. We're getting there. 3 minutes left.
Okay.
They have to find it. DGR Dave needs an ending. Got to find it in 3 minutes.
Do what?
Okay. So, okay. Oh, now he loses the cape, so I hope that wasn't important. You gonna go back and get another one?
Yeah,
Like it.
luckily that cape is for free, so you don't have to do anything special to get it. Okay. I mean, it's looking like you're gonna have to fly somewhere, but where? There really is no indicator of where you have to go.
He goes go for the thumbs down. See if he goes for the boo after this. This might be boo worthy. I don't know.
Rocky pointing out this level of Ghost House confusion would make Nintendo proud. I can honestly agree. Just over 2 minutes to go. Ryu does have the ability to get a cape. That was the point of the key, is to allow you to get a cape. Ryu's just...
The question is why? Why do we have the cape? What do we need? The timer is crawling now. 2 minutes left here. Ryukahr off to himself, yelling at himself, feeling the anger.
Wow, man, Ryu's just like, this is... What do you do?
Laughing it off. Gotta get the cape back. Yeah. 1:30 left. Thank God.
I think Ryu is feeling the pressure of insanity from these votes. DGR before this was worried about water levels, and I don't think that's what he needed to worry about.
Yeah. Questioning the the thinking there. This has been fun for sure. 1 minute left. Timer going oh so slowly. DGR Dave hasn't found the cape room yet. Ryukahr has, but doesn't know why we need the cape yet. 50 seconds left. I keep saying the timer because I hope it goes faster, but it's not happening.
I know. You want to point the timer out as much as you can.
Yeah.
They say if you watch the clock, it takes longer.
I know. I just can't resist. Ryu has figured it out, it looks like, though, a little bit. He seems to be on a mission here. Only have 25 seconds left, though. Gotta happen now. Okay. Puts his head back as we enter tie territory here. 5 seconds left. This level is gonna be a tie, and yeah, thanks for that one, chat. Ghost level, great choice.
Where the heck is the first room? Where is it? Yeah, that was something else, man. Can you escape the Haunted Mansion? We found out the answer. It's no.
Nope. Impossible. 0% probability of that happening. And we are going to the next one. Another puzzle solving level here. Hopefully this one's a little bit, at least more well lit, right?
Yeah, it's the thing about Ghost House levels, you can see it in the first 3 levels that you see here. Themed. They're all going to be some sort of themed level. I think that's like a common function of what people make when they make Ghost House levels. So it's going to be a puzzle. It's going to be lit as well, unless they're wanting to go to another dark level. Ryu, wrong one. Go up to number 2, please.
Oh, there's the wrong one. Okay. They are skipping the puzzle level, making an executive decision there, which is something that's their right in this friendly match here.
Yeah, they're doing a shout out to Undertale.
Oh no, Ryukahr's going back. Okay, there we go. Undertale level, theme level here. Remember, DGR Dave needs this one to be fast, right? Because if it takes the full 10 minutes, he won't have enough time for the clear. We have 8 minutes left in our match here, so it needs to be quick for DGR Dave to have a chance to make this epic comeback.
Now, this wasn't chat's fault.
No.
Blame the runners, so.
Yeah, that's true. This is the runner's own fault here. They chose this one. A lot of bones going on.
Ryu starts laughing. What is this? Oh my lord. They're both laughing at the same time. That's amazing. Why? Why would you do? What purpose does this serve?
Questioning life choices here. Questioning why they went with this level over the other one.
Man, it makes me want to listen to Megalovania. I agree. Very accurate for Sans. It's hectic, spammy, and you're basically just tucking your head between your legs and hoping not to die.
On theme here. Ryukahr making his way to a new room though. Again, more of the same. Lots of stuff to avoid. Oh my! Oh wow. Okay. It's like a. Oh okay. Key central. He's in the next room. Room number 3 for Ryukahr here.
Now there is a possibility of a checkpoint in this. I didn't see if he already got one. It's looking like a little bit of lore knowledge is useful here. You actually have an idea of whether or not you need to dodge in certain ways, because like it's trying to emulate what the actual fight did in Undertale.
Ryukahr now much farther than DGR Dave is still on the first stage.
That door.
The clench was real there for a moment, but he got through it. Now he's in his own second room here. Ryukahr much farther now in his room. Who knows how far the ending is, though? Of course, we have no idea.
Ooh. Oh, wow. There are falling ice. If he goes any higher like that again, there's falling ice. But he gets another key. Oh, wow.
Okay. Another room here. Looks like you just wait. The key will be given to you in some fashion. So you just gotta wait for clear the spam, and then you'll be good. Just like the game. Pretty cool design here, I got to say.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty nifty. What's happening is if you look at the bottom of each section, there is a bomb that gets lit by the fire, and it's killing.
Bomb
No
just
checkpoint,
snuck out of that pipe. Right
No
in your
checkpoint.
face. Yeah, ouch. You gotta do that all again. Now, DGR Dave's the door open. He figured it out. The announcement is coming up after this. We have 5 minutes and 30 seconds left until that big announcement. Hang on to your hats, folks. DGR Dave in serious mode. Got to his 3rd room now. He is small Mario, though, unfortunately. No, he's big. Gotta wait out this one. It's small again. Got the key. He's moving on. He's got to get a clear quick here, though. This takes 6 minutes. That won't do it. He'll be the defeated player here. He needs 2 clears in the next 6 minutes. And he takes a death with no checkpoint. He's gonna have to start over. Yeah, no checkpoints is kind of brutal here, as these levels do take time. Even though you know what to do, it's gotta sit through them again.
Yeah, I think the one thing that I would have preferred the most in a level like this is after getting so far, some sort of checkpoint. I understand wanting to be, I guess, somewhat themed and trying to keep close to what Undertale intended, but this is Mario still, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and even though this is an expert search, don't forget, it has a 0% clear rate, and the way that it's decided whether or not it's expert or super expert or whatever difficulty on the start is based on what the uploader did. So if the uploader is able to do this without dying at all, it could very well be an expert level just because of what what Nintendo set as the parameters to decide the difficulty. Still to this day, even for Mario Maker 1, not everybody knows what it figures out. I don't know if that was ever broken down. So.
450 left here.
Yeah, this level is definitely on the closer end of hot garbage. There's definitely a lot to dodge, a lot to it's spammy as I'll get at.
It's spammy with a theme, though. That's why I appreciate it, because I know what they're going for. But yeah, it's not great, but it's well thought out, I guess I should say. For our purposes, we would be. This is such a fast skip. It's not even funny. I mean, you look at the with such. Oh, there's the tape. We have a tape. Tape is visual now on ryukahr's side, so the ending is in sight. Can he get back there? Oh, all he has to do is make a jump, and he does. Now that would be 3 clear. Yeah, the clear was. Why is there a checkpoint right there? We'll ask that forever in the future of the speedrunning here. Why was there a tape there? 3 minutes left to the second half. Unfortunately for DGR Dave, there's not enough time to get that one in there. So Dave is probably going to take the L here, but we might see one more level just for a bit of fun here. Could get a super quick one.
All of these dark levels on the list.
Yeah, we can see the playlist just like skip in my head, but we can't skip these. You guys chose this. 3-0
probably throw one more out there. I love it. Just a race from friends. I do love this. They've done this before. They tested this before they went on. They tested it on some different parameters. They didn't quite do what the race is they're doing right now. So they're going to be doing ghost circles for you. They're going to be getting this on and seeing what happens by Squid Tree. Squid Tree.
Yep. What have you guys done? We had to deal with these ghost levels here in the second half. Thanks to chat's vote, which is always cool though. They rebel against dark levels. Yeah.
Yeah. After choosing to do the sands level and they knew it was a dark level. I think they're like, yeah, no, we're done with dark.
We're not doing that anymore.
Oh, 1 minute 20 left. More dark.
It doesn't end. The fun doesn't end here.
Both of them with a grin, realizing, oh, great, more darkness.
Okay, so we got a key. Good.
That's funny. Yeah, the reason why it's lit up in the overworld and dark in the underworld is because you can pick different themes. Not different styles, so you can't pick like SMW and 3D World and 2 different styles for the subworld and the overworld, but you can pick 2 different themes for the subworld and the overworld. So one can be dark, one can be water, etc. So
30 seconds left. Oh no, come on, don't do that. It's level creator. The ghost circles inside the question blocks. Ryukahr's about to fight it himself. He says, ooh, smartly not hitting those blocks. 15 seconds. Been fun, but it will ultimately be a ryukahr victory in this friendly against Dave. Was a lot of fun. Interesting change of the format for sure. Interesting to play a little different ways, to see him with the same level. And that's the timer hit 0. We have a victory for ryukahr. What are your thoughts, Unknown? In this format, in the play, what do you think?
So, for next instance, chat, I don't know if I want you voting anymore.
Calling it out there.
No, but in all honesty, I like the format, to be honest. I actually really like the format. It's unique, and it gives an aspect of strategy against your opponent. Knowing what they may be going for, you kind of have an idea of what's already being played, obviously, because everybody's doing the same thing. I still do like the endless mode format, though, because while RNG doesn't play a huge factor, a little bit is kind of an aspect of speedrunning that people forget. It's in there, whether it be Link to the Past, Ganon, warps, or how many blue balls you get from Aghanim, things like that. It doesn't matter what game you're playing. There's almost always an aspect of RNG that you just gotta have. I feel like that's just something you got to have. So.
Yeah. Okay. We will get to that announcement. We're gonna have interviews with the players as well after this announcement. We want to get to the announcement first. I know a lot of people are here just for the announcement. It was a lot of fun. Just for put a bow on this thing. ryukahr with the win. 3 clears to 0 over DGR Dave. This friendly, of course. It wasn't really for the standings or anything. But let's first get to our legendary announcement for the ages. Yeah. Take it away.
She's One guy doing it, moving.
Oh no, the cheese falls!
Wall kick from Cheese.
A smash. Thunder. 85. He's off stage.
Axe
Is your Smash Summit 8 champion.
Axe did it!
He's done it.
A Pikachu has won a major Smash!
I'm looking at all you guys right now, and I don't have a read on any of you. They're worthless. You can say that?
Where I hold slightly outside the dead zone on the control stick. I'll explain this a bit more later, but I'm going to use this to clip.
Down for a second, but he loses it. Taking him the shot.
Big John's in a really short level too.
He's jumped over. And there it is.
My
Oh
God,
no!
that was so
Within seconds, Big John
my
hits his
God.
own tape. Wow, we have never had a race that close in this league yet. Ryukahr, find the tape. There you go, guys. GSA Legends live event, November 22nd through the 24th. Obviously, some big news in the speedrunning world. Do want to get to those interviews, though. Again, we'll have a lot of time to talk about the live event. All the news will be shared over the days, but let's get to the interview here if we can. Can we get... yeah.
There's Ryu.
Ryukahr, you are in the house, and you are victorious! Nice job, my friend.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can. So I guess I would ask you for. I guess I want to ask you first. You're victorious. You stay undefeated, I guess, even though this didn't really count in the league. What are you feeling? How do you feel about the format? Is what I really want to ask you.
I like the format a lot. It's a little bit crazy, and I think we kind of saw that. The way we filter the levels basically gives us uncleared expert levels, which in a lot of cases they ended up being super expert levels, and some of them were absolutely brutal. So I actually really like the format a lot. In the future, maybe we'll have to implement some slight quality control, oversight, just to make sure it doesn't get too out of hand. But I really like it a lot.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and give my question to Dave. So Ryu threw in the chat about the Sands level, and it was another dark level. Why'd you agree to that?
When Ryu says something, normally I'm a pushover and says, okay, I'll do it. But I was like, the biggest reason why I didn't want to do a puzzle level, because that would have went even worse for me. So I thought, I don't know, maybe I had a chance at the Sands level, and I don't even know how much was left to that level. I felt like I got decently far, and then
Yeah.
And then I see Ryu in the chat, done. I'm like, of course.
Yeah, Sands is typically platforming stages. So when you get like Undertale levels, they're usually platforming.
That's what I was hoping, but
that one was more like bullet heck. But it was also in the dark, so
yeah,
that made it pretty.
Thanks to chat for vote. That was a great choice.
Oh yeah, we were saying the same thing. That first dark level was really fun. 10 minutes, huh, Ryu? What are your thoughts on when you were playing that level? How fast did you want to skip that one?
I'm so upset because I feel like I had it, and I knew once I realized it was mirrored, like the rooms, you know what I mean? I was like, I know where I need to go because the mirror of the first room had the breakable blocks with the cape, and I knew I had the cape. I knew if I got there, I might win, but I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere and I couldn't find it for like 3 minutes.
Wait, you found a cape? There was a cape?
Yeah, I had a cape, man. I cheesed one section by using a spiny shell instead of a mushroom, so that helped.
Yeah, I had no idea what was going on. I mean, I knew it was mirrored, but I still had no idea where.
Yeah, it probably wasn't even over. That was probably like checkpoint 1, but still.
Yeah, that level was something else. And it was, oh man, it was painful to even try to look at from this end, because trying to give direction and say, well, yeah, it looks like you can go. There's no possible way to tell at all.
Yeah, it was really fun. I think all the levels were pretty hilarious. The car level stood out as being
how far did you get?
Basically unbeatable. I tried cheesing it because a lot of times creators will put a car at the end.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I didn't go for it.
The cheese was hard too, so either way, it wasn't pretty. But yeah, it was really fun.
I honestly thought chat was gonna vote for underwater levels, so I mean, I guess this was okay.
Water levels are sounding pretty good.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
levels for real.
I gotta be honest, I wasn't too surprised when I saw Ghost House, because if there's one thing that always holds true in any kind of Mario Maker theme, Ghost House is always Troll House.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
Yes.
But all right, guys. I want to say thanks for your time, ryukahr and DGR Dave. Thanks for taking part of this for sure. Thanks for showing up. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to do. Hopefully, we can do another one again, get you involved again in our stuff here, DGR Dave. And I do want to say, the announcement. It was GSA Legends. It's going to be epic. It's a BTS partnered event. It's basically like Speedrun Summit. It's what Speedrun Summit is what it's kind of the nickname I give it for it. It's first of its kind. Going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, stay tuned for more information on that. Obviously, we have all of the races coming up. The matches that you are looking forward to for the rest of the day are about to happen now. So yeah, thanks again, guys. It was a lot of fun, and stay tuned for more Super Mario Maker 2. Action. Thanks
See
for
you
watching.
later.
Yeah, take care. Thanks.
Thanks, everybody.